So reports coming out that Josh Hazlewood's going to miss the entirety of the Ashes series, which obviously is a bit of a blow for Australia. Of course, I mean, losing a majestic performer like him, I mean, he's averaged around 15 since the start of 2024, picking up 51 wickets. Has been a fantastic performer for Australia over the last 10 years. I think he's taken 295 wickets. He's been brilliant. We all know the kind of the profile and status of Josh Hazlewood in this lineup. That being said, I think even if I don't think Australia will be that disappointed. You know, they'll be obviously disappointed, of course, losing a ball of him for such a big series. But with Cummins hopefully coming back for Australia second, probably, I think if I was the Bash, I'd probably keep him on the wraps, make sure he's fully fit for that third test. I would go with the same bowling attack, actually, for the second test. Day and night, I think the ball will be swinging. I think Starc could be a handful again, as was expected in that first test. But I think that if they keep Cummins on the wraps, make sure he's absolutely 100% ready to go at Perth, even if not Perth, sorry, I keep thinking because of the third test, at Adelaide. I think they'll be fine with that. I think Australia won't worry about that, knowing they've got, even if it's one apiece going into Adelaide, I think they'll be absolutely fine. Knowing that, you know, Captain Cummins coming back to the mix, such a massive play for them. Bowling, batting, obviously leadership as well. So I don't think Australia will be too perturbed. I think for Hazlewood, he's been injured the last 2 summers now. You know, I've mentioned before, he's such a good record since the start of 2024. Maybe it's kind of beginning of the end. And maybe George Bailey's decisions kind of like ushering the new era of players, bowlers and batsmen, might be easier than expected because of all these injuries that are occurring now. Maybe Hazlewood will take it upon himself, like Starc did recently, and drop a format. Maybe drop the test format and maybe just go down to white ball. Who knows? You say he's 35, you might think, okay, well, maybe our body's breaking down constantly. You can't handle the rigours of test cricket. Maybe just play white ball stuff. There's no reason at all why you can't go to 2027 World Cup, would it be, well, knocking on 37 years old, 36 and a half. You know, I think then, I think Starc was doing the same thing, that's why he dropped T20 format. I think that time, you know, it's kind of brought out the situation, I think, come end of 2027, that World Cup, 50th World Cup, I think then said to be, Starc will be 37, knocking on 38, and Cummins Hazlewood will be, I said, 36 and a half. They might then decide, like, well, you go and I'll go a year later, you know, kind of a Jay Warner, Sankara, Anderson Broad type thing, you know. So yeah, I think the end might be nigh for Hazlewood. If he missed this series, I think, I'm not sure, they go to India, don't they? Soonish, but will he be that effective up there? I'm not sure. So yeah, questions to be asked of Hazlewood, I think, for himself over the next few weeks and months. But yeah, it's a bit of body blow from a neutral perspective, you could say, because you want to watch such a great ball in action. But it looks like we're not going to be, unfortunately, not going to be able to witness Josh Hazlewood for this Ashes.